welcome back everyone to get an episode of Food Talk with me, Seth Styles. We'll be introducing Mr. Jamie and we'll be taking us through the flow properties of...
So previously we went through the ingredients in custard and they don't work in isolation. We've got your starch and sugar in water and your kappa casein micelles combined with kappa carrageenan to form a weak thixotropic or shear thinning gel. And then next you've got your xanthan and carrageenan which bridge with guar and locust bean gums to increase the viscous behaviour. And finally, we've also got your interaction between the helical regions of xanthan gum and the unsubstituted parts of the galactobananes. Now, we'll move over to our process engineer who will explain the flow behaviour.
Custard may vary in consistency from a thin boring custard and a thick batch cream. Adding more thickeners such as starch and gums will make custard more viscous by binding more water. It also will increase crystalline from xanthan and carrageenan. Here are two types of products. One is thick custard, another one is boring custard, which is less viscous. Thick custard would cause many problems in production, like by blocking or misstock if it wasn't thin searing.
We are going to do a slump test with thick custard to demonstrate its yield stress. As we can see, custard is spreading out weakly, but it still can bioabsorb. So it means that our custard has yield stress. The bio is not high and it keeps reducing to very low before it stops, so the yield stress is low. We will perform an experiment with pork quick consistometer for 3 samples: thick custard, boring custard, and the stir thick custard. As it can be observed, the thick custard flows very slow while the boring custard flows faster. The boring custard, which comprises less starch and gums, has less binding and frictions in its microstructure, hence it is a weaker gel than the thick one. The effect of altering microstructure is more dramatically in stir thick custard. It flows even faster than the boring custard. And the more the series, the more it loses viscosity and becomes easier to flow. The interactions between starch with milk casein micelles and gums form a quick gel that is a shear thinning fluid. Custard is elastic as well, making it a viscoelastic fluid.
Why do you refrigerate custard at around 4 degrees and if at all I want to heat it, why do we heat it?
Because the milk in the custard will become acidic over time due to the bacterial activities, and the acid will weaken the gel network because some of the part of the chain in the carrageenan and custard can hydrolyze with acid and it becomes thinner. And there's also a bit grainy texture due to the casein micelle aggregation. And of course, you can heat it before you consume it, but the custard will become thinner because at higher temperature, the particles can move more freely and easily and have higher energies. If you cool it again, but it become a bit thicker than before because the chain has time to rearrange themselves somewhat more regularly. But if you overheat it, the bond breaking will be irreversible, so it will still thin. If you freeze it, actually the water phase and the fat droplet will not freeze at the same time like a normal solution, because the water will freeze first and it forces the fat droplets to concentrate into the region that still have non-frozen aqueous phase. It will promote flocculation, and when you thaw it, normally custard will undergo preservation to some degree because of that, but as you can see in our product, even after you thaw it, it's not much difference in appearance because we have hydrocolloid, the gums that improve crystal stability by making the aqueous phase more viscous.
As production manager, I'll have to look at how consumers experience it. And the first most important thing is getting it out of the carton. Nobody wants to have to fight it, and the shear thinning properties make these particularly important. You can see, once it applies to the food, it has to stick. And that's where the viscosity and yield stress properties have to come in.
The creamy sensation is governed by the presence of fat globules in the dairy, as smaller particles cause less friction and maximize smoothness. The enzymes in saliva also destabilize the fatty emulsion in the custard to coat the mouth and enhance the pleasant feel. Finally, the shear thinning custard gives it a slippery feel under the flow conditions of the mouth, as the three-dimensional gel networks of gums and casein micelles are broken down. This maximizes taste as it accelerates diffusion of sugars onto the taste buds.